All right, Akyam, Shalom, Shalom. This is the brother Ba'ar from the GMS Salt, GMS West Palm Camp, and I'm back again with another daily exhortation. But before I start, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakah, Quadash. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I like to give salutations to the Akyam preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Akyam. Shalom. Once again, I'm back with another daily exhortation, and I'm gonna try to make this one a short lesson, before I head off the fellowship. But I wanted to do this lesson on based on a video that I was listening to today, man. And it's not a brother in the faith, but it's a brother, in the world. But he tends to bring out a lot of, points. He comes from the quote unquote pimp world, but he breaks down a lot of things, man, spiritually, and then he often references the Bible. That's why, I funks with him like that. That's why I listen to him more often than, other people. I like brothers who go into the spirit and bring out, go into the scriptures, to prove points, man, But this brother, this particular video I was listening to, this brother put a video up of a woman, and she was speaking, which is if I'm not mistaken, she knows that she's an Israelite, and she keeps her head covered as she speaks. And her link is also in the link that I'm gonna drop in the description box. It's in that video's link. So that brother, he put her link on that lesson. But man, that lesson, that video, man, as I was listening to it, man, and that woman started speaking, man, that sister started speaking, and man, all I can say, Akyam, was bars, because it influenced me to do this lesson here, man. And the one thing that when she was speaking, and she said it earlier in her video, she said that it's impossible to know your value if you don't know your purpose. So you have to know your purpose in order to know your value. And I was like, yo, bars. I was like, yo, when she was saying that, it made a lot of sense. Because, our people, 2/3 of our people, they still don't understand. They still don't know and understand that they're still slaves. You're still captives. You haven't lived life yet. Okay? And the scripture says that we were going to be given into the hands of our enemies, man. Our enemies, man. Okay? We will be sold to our enemies, man. We're in the hands of our enemies, man. All right? So we were born and raised in captivity, not knowing anything about ourselves, because the scripture says that we shall discontinue from our heritage, man. Okay, so we were born not knowing who we are. We were born in the hands of our enemies. We were born in sin, not knowing which way was up, down, left, right, not knowing anything. All we knew was what Esau has told us, and I don't want to give him that title. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving him that title, but yeah, all we knew was what Esau told us, man, because we were broken down, man. All right, and I didn't even really mean to start off with this precept, but it just, the Spirit has me bring it out. All right, and this is Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28, verse 48. It says, "Therefore thou shalt serve thine enemies, okay, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and the want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee," man. And we were destroyed, man. And 2/3 of our people are still destroyed, man. The water Yahweh Shah for finding us and choosing us, man, to do his work, to wake us up. Because many were called. Many are called, and a few are chosen. Now, I'm not saying that I'm chosen. We don't know who the chosen are just as yet, but, we were called, and we're doing as we're commanded. You know, we're doing as the Lord commanded us to do. We've repented, you know. So, you know, the Lord has given us that light of truth, that light of understanding. You know, this is why Yahushua said, man, when you coming back unto him, you have to be reborn. You have to be reborn. You have to be reborn in the spirit, man. Okay, and that's one thing that, you know, the unbelievers of our people don't understand. Okay, you have to renew your mind and renew your spirit when it comes to this truth, when it comes to the word of the Most High. You have to humble down. Okay, and when you do those things, the Lord is he's gonna show you, he's gonna give you your purpose. Okay, he's gonna give you your purpose. The scripture says that the Lord is gonna bring us back into remembrance. Okay, and the Lord has brought us back into remembrance and given us purpose on this earth, man. He's given us life. Okay, because those who seek to save their life shall lose it. And those who lose their life for the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, for his name's sake, shall roughly paraphrasing, shall gain life. If I'm roughly paraphrasing, but you brothers understand what I'm saying. Let me actually bring it out, man. I don't want to butcher it like that, you know. For my sake, man. You know what I'm saying? Salakia. Probably in Luke, most likely. Let me go to Luke. Well, I'm gonna go to Luke. I know where it's at, just knowing where it was. But hey, okay, for my sake, man. There it is. Come on. This is Luke 17. verse 33, and it says, actually, I'll go to 32. It's a classic. Remember Lot's wife. Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it. Okay, so the Lord is preserving our life. He's given us life because we thought we were living in the world. We thought we were living. We thought that, you know, all that was presented to us was it. You know, but we come to find out that, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, all that was presented to us was a lie. Okay, the Esau turned everything upside down. You know, he turned everything upside down, man, and we were destroyed by that. You know, because we no longer had those yoke of irons around our neck. Now we are spiritually destroyed. You know, we were spiritually destroyed. But, you know, like, once again, the water Yahweh Bashem Yahushua for finding us, man, and bringing us back unto him. Okay, so, you know, Salakia. So, and he gave us purpose, man. He gave us life. You know, we didn't think that we were going to be doing the things that we're doing today. We didn't think that we were going to go out on the highways and byways. You know, we didn't think that we were going to be doing the work of the Lord, but we are, and our life has purpose now, which brings us value. And, you know, going back to what that video was stating, now that video was mainly, you know, speaking towards women, you know, but when I was listening to it, I was thinking about Jake, period, the men and women, because we had lost our way. We didn't know what our purpose was on the earth. You know, we were just born, and our parents pushed us out into the world, pushed us out into the school system, and we was like, well, you know, not having any understanding of who we are and what our purpose was. It was like, well, we just here. You know, if you ask anybody, you know, that question, they'll be like, well, you know, we just here, you know, we just, you know, work, you know, to make money, you know, say, have a family and children. Like, that's all they know. That's all they're thinking about. Because in their minds, they fully accepted what Esau has presented unto them. You know, but they don't know that they're the people of the Most High. They don't know because of our disobedience towards Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, towards the Most High. You know, that's the reason why you're in the captivity that you're in. That's the reason why you're still in the hands of the so-called white man. Okay? This is the reason why we're born in ghettos, man. This is the reason why we're living in broken homes. You know, and a lot of us brothers have been born in broken homes, man. Fathers not in the household, mothers ruling over. Okay? Not all mothers were totally dysfunctional, but all of our women, all of our mothers are dysfunctional. You know, some of them did the best that they could, and a lot of our fathers did the best that they could, man. You know, but the Lord gave us purpose, man, and Ecclesiastes makes it simple, man. You know, and this is a precept that we bring out to anybody, you know, that come by camp, who just wants to listen, you know, who just wants a few answers, you know, few of their questions answered. And one of the things that, you know, we give them, one of the precepts that we give them, what's Ecclesiastes? What's that? 12. All right, Ecclesiastes 12, verse 13. And it says, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man." Okay? And as men, that's our purpose. Okay? It's to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, to establish his law, statutes, and commandments, man. Within the law, statutes, and commandments is the way to live, is the way to life. Okay? How to structure your home. Okay? How to live on the earth, how to till the land, how to deal with your brothers. Okay? How to deal when certain situations happen. How do we deal with our women, our daughters, our mothers, our fathers, everything, so on and so forth. The law, statutes, and commandments has it all. The scriptures in overall has all the answers. Okay? Because the scripture says, this is the spirit of Yahweh Shah. It says, "Lo, I come in the volume of the book, it is written of me." Okay? So, yeah, man, that's our duty as men. Okay? It's to serve the Most High, to receive his understanding, his words, and his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and apply them. Okay? And teach our children. Okay? From generation to generation, to teach our children, so their children can raise up their children in the paths of righteousness, in the way of the Most High. But we weren't taught that. All right? So going to, you know, we have our purpose, man. Okay? And one of the purposes that, you know, one of the books, the precepts that remind us of our, that tells us of our purpose, is going way back to Genesis. All right? And going to, what is that? Genesis 3. All right? Going back from the very beginning, man. Going back to the garden, right? So Genesis 3, verse, 16, I'll start. All right? And it says, I'm just going to jump down straight to the point. And it says, "Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee." And that sister was breaking that down, man. Okay, see, our women they're running around here, walking around, not knowing their purpose. Okay, so how could they know their value if they don't know what their purpose is in life? They just hear, you know, Esau has influenced them and taught them to wear leggings, wearing clothes to show off their cleavage, having them walking with their head up high and mighty. Okay, well, hold on, let me see what the scripture says that in Isaiah, man. What does Isaiah says, man? Salakia. All right, is it Isaiah, if I'm not mistaken? All right, what it says? Okay, this is Isaiah 3, verse 12, and it says, "As for my people, children are their oppressors." Okay, and women rule over them. "O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to error and destroy the way of thy paths," man. Okay, first, okay, as for my people, children are their oppressors, man. And Esau, the so-called white man, they're children, man. Okay, they don't have law, statutes, and commandments that they live by. They try to enforce these things on us, but they don't live by them. They don't live by their own rules. They don't live by their own laws. We know there's evidence. A lot of their people get off on a lot of crimes, you know, a lot of the crimes that they commit. But a lot of the crimes that Jake commit, they get 1,000 years in prison. while the so-called white man gets off. He gets a slap on the wrist and, hey, don't do it again. Okay, while Jake is out here getting murdered in these streets, man. Okay, by our oppressors and by each other, man. Okay, and it also says, and women rule over them. Oh, my people, they which lead thee cause thee to error, man. Okay, and women rule over them, man. Okay, our homes are destroyed because Esau came up with these laws, decreeing these unrighteous decrees, man. Okay, saying that, tempting our women with assistance, financial assistance, and and in exchange for that, remove the man from the home. You think our women were going to turn that down? They didn't turn that down. And that what did that do? That came out in the late 60s or the mid 60s? And what did that do? Completely destroy the homes, man. Now the women walk around thinking that they have more value than the men, because our men don't understand their own purpose. And the women, they don't understand their purpose, which they don't understand their value. Their desire is unto their husband, man. They are to take care of their husband and their children and manage the home so their true value could show. But they've been taught to think that they're equal with us, man. So they've become less valuable, far less valuable. Okay, because they don't know their purpose. They're over here thinking they're equal with you, thinking they could do what a man could do. Just because she make the same amount of money you make, she think that she's on your level or on a much higher level than you. She thinks she's of a higher value than you because she makes more than you. Wicked, man. And that's because our enemies, man, has done these things, man. But ultimately the Most High done these things unto us to show us, man, because these things are a part of the curses. All right, so let me go back to Genesis, man. All right, so we understand what the purpose of what Eve is. So what about the purpose of the man? All right, the Lord made these things clear. The Most High made these things clear from the jump, man. Okay, in verse 17, and it says, unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, man. Okay, we're not supposed to hearken to the voice of our women as far as like order. They're supposed to fall in order. I'm going to bring that out later. All right. And he said unto Adam, he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree, okay, of which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat of it. Cursed is the ground for thy sake. In sorrow thou shalt eat of it all the days of thy life. Thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat the herb of the field. And it says, in the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread, till thou return unto the ground. For out of it was thou taken, for dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return. Okay, so we are now we have to till the ground. Now we have to be those quote unquote providers if we want to eat and feed our families. When before in the Garden of Eden, man, fruit would just grow, man. Vegetables would just grow, man. We would have a fog in the morning, to coat the grass, to coat the gardens, so the plants and the grass could get water. That's how it used to be, and we're gonna go back to that in some fashion, but eyes have not seen or ears have not heard what the Most High has prepared for us, man. But the scripture says that the Lord is going to do us better than the beginning. So if the Lord is going to do us better than the beginning, man, can't imagine how the Most High is going to set everything up in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, but I'm going to jump to Sirach, man. Actually, no, I'm going to jump to 1 Corinthians real quick. Salakia Akim. All right, 1 Corinthians 11, if I'm not mistaken, 11 and 3. All right, 1 Corinthians 11, verse 3, and it says, all right, it says, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, is Yahushua, okay? And the head, and it says, Salakia, It says, verse 3 again, it says, but I would have you know that the head of every man is a Mashiach, which is Yahushua, and the head of the woman is the man, okay? And the head of Hamashiach is the Most High, all right? So that's the order that the Most High set forth, okay? That the man is over the woman, that the man is over the women and the children. It's the man, it's Yahushua, it's the Most High, Yahushua, the man, the woman, and then the children. Okay, and that's order. That's knowing your purpose. Okay, and when you master that, man, you have value. See, our women think they have value because they think because they can prop up their boobs and be super sexual, they think that's what gives them value. And then to get screwed over by them when you marry them by a divorce. And they take nearly everything that you have. That's the value that Esau taught them that they have. Esau has turned our women into a weapon against us because we disobeyed. We strayed from our purpose. We strayed from our purpose, so the Most High punished us for that. And likewise, the women, man, they're receiving their punishment as well for abandoning their purpose. Okay? Having all kind of diseases. Their hair can't grow. They all fat and sloppy. For the most part. Okay? But Esau's telling them because they fat and sloppy, you're attractive, girl. Here, wear these leggings, girl. You're strong. So you got our women walking around nose in the air, man. Completely destroyed. And what's the end game for them? They end up being alone at an old age. Because no man want to be with a woman like that destroyed. Because she don't understand her purpose, man. And likewise the men. What happens to us when we don't know our purpose? We get locked up in these prisons. We selling drugs one to another. We killing one another. Abandoning our families. Because we don't know our purpose. But that was all according to the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. According to the will of the Most High. You know, we had to go through these things. We had to see what the bottom looks like, man. All right. So I'm going to go to Sirach. You know, a very, 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 very popular book, man. You know, and I'm gonna go to a very popular section of that book, and this is a chapter. This is Sirach 26. So let me go to Sirach 26 real quick. I'm gonna wrap it up, Akim. All right, Sirach 26. All right, Sirach 26 verse 10. I'll start. It says, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty, man. All right. And to be honest with you, that could also be speaking on Jacob as a nation, as Israel, because through overmuch liberty, man, we abused ourselves. We destroyed ourselves, man. Going out serving other gods, going out keeping the ways of the other nations, you know, instead of staying at home, you know, keeping the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you know. The Lord was watching us, man. He had his eye over us, man. We were doing as we were commanded, man. Yeah, he had to keep us in straitly, man. You know, we had a way to live, you know, so we can prosper. So we could be obedient in the eyes of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, so he can bless us, man. But we chose to go outside the house and do as the other nations, man, and here we are today, destroyed. Okay? Because of overmuch liberty. Let me read it again. Okay? This is Sirach 26 verse 10. And it says, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty, man. Watch over her. It says, watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespassed against thee, man. And we trespassed against the Most High, man. This is why we received the judgment that we received. But the Most High has shown his mercy unto us, man, and will continue to show his mercy upon Jacob, man. Okay, starting with the elect of our people, the 144,001/3. You know, so like I said once again in the beginning of the video, I will leave that link in the description box for you brothers could listen to. You know, that beautiful video that sister done, that she did, you know. And then also, you know, that video, that snippet came from a live stream, so you within that, you know, the best portion of that video, that brother, you know, he captured it and put music behind it. But when you watch the actual live stream, she's in and out. But when it came to that important part, you know, she nailed it. And then after that, she was in and out. But if you choose, she said some other good things that made sense, you know, because I believe she's a sister, that a daughter that knows that she's a Jake, you know. So man, I hope y'all was edified, man. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah Bahasham Rakah Quadash. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I like to give salutations to the Akim preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Akim. Shalom.